Voldemort said to the wizard philosopher, "Nothing I have seen in this world has supported your famous pronouncements that love is more powerful than my kind of magic." To which Dumbledore responded, "Perhaps you have been looking in the wrong places." The Dark Lord never saw the chemistry, and dare I say magic, between Amy and Jordan. Even Muggle science has something to say about love and marriage. A recent survey of 3.5 million Americans concluded that married people have less heart disease than single people, regardless of age, regardless of gender, or even cardiovascular risk. We'll let these two verify the stats, but it's not often that the world of wizardry and the world of medicine agree. Love is universal, and marriage can be a good thing. While essential, love is not easy to come by. Marriage takes work to maintain. Like the arts and sciences, it demands patience and practice and passion. Indeed, the joy of love and privileges of marriage are not available to everyone for various reasons: unnecessary wars, malicious laws. It is opportunities like tonight when we celebrate with Amy and Jordan. We must be grateful for what we have, who we have, and wish that their happiness can be enjoyed by others. Amy and Jordan met as students at the University of Washington, and they quickly became friends through lots of laughter, long talks, bad television, gin squared, lots of gin and gin rummy. They became best friends. Over time, the relationship added new benefits, adventures abroad, and shared memories. Soon they knew each other as well as they knew themselves. By the time they left the VA and Cupcake Wars and their apartment in the Central District to take their talents to Michigan, Amy's big sister Holly had already started planning this evening. With aspirations in health, public health, and medicine, these two are destined to help others. They've already helped to make each other happy with their shared wit, irreverence, admiration, adoration, and a love of Denny's at any time of the day. These two are a great match, but don't take my word for it. I'd like to call on a few of Amy and Jordan's friends to discuss the happy couple. And first up is Anna Banish, Amy's childhood best friend.
I distinctly remember the first time Amy told me about her new boyfriend, Jordan. We were college students back in Squim catching up over coffee. She described him as tall, smart, and funny. She said, "You know how you and Holly are really rulesy and plan things out, and I'm more flexible and on the funny side? Well, he's more like you and Holly." She said, "I think it could be a good balance," and I think she's right. A little over a year ago, I got to take a trip out to Ann Arbor to visit Amy and Jordan. This was my first time spending an extended amount of time with Jordan. While he went to classes and studied for med school, Amy and I quilted. Came home, he'd share a fun fact that was totally up my alley. From talking about disparities in African-American rates of diabetes, to healthcare in prisons, to stories about the times that he worked at the sobering center, Jordan blew me away at how he could zone in on exactly the types of information I wanted to know. The care and attention he put into sharing something that I find particularly interesting was a sign to me that he was the type of person who was a good listener and really took to heart people's interests. Amy in the process of picking out the ring. And here we are today, getting to celebrate their love. While Amy and I may not be wearing matching outfits anymore, I'm so glad we've stayed close over the years. It's a wonderful thing to watch one of your childhood.
So before I make you those promises, I'd like to first share why I love you and why I couldn't be happier to marry you. I love your crazy dance moves, which after recent home videos have surfaced, thank you, Minnie, I found that they haven't changed since you were 4. When I mentioned this to Jordan, his reply was, "If it ain't broke, don't fix it." I love exploring new places with you, including our recent Midwest adventures to bed and breakfasts in Ohio, Amish country, or waiting out rainstorms over margaritas in Key West. I love reading series of books out loud for hours and hours with you. I love your stories that come out of nowhere that are outrageous or shocking, often hilarious, that are so entertaining, and I wonder how am I just hearing this now? I would have told this gem of a story years ago. I love how smart you are, but also so humble. With your intelligence, you do so many wonderful, creative, and innovative things, but you are also able to always remember the first and last name, as well as age and occupation of all the contestants on the reality TV shows. And I love that about you. It is with all of these and countless more fun memories or moments that we have shared that I'm happy to make the following promises to you on this day in front of our many wonderful friends and family. I promise to be a friend and a partner who is fiercely loyal, forgiving, and will love you endlessly. I promise to foster a relationship built on laughter, love, and honesty. I will openly share my heart with you, reminding you daily of my love and happiness. And finally, I promise to respect and love you as an individual, as a partner, and as an equal, knowing we do not complete each other, but we complement each other in the best possible way.
Unfortunately, the internet told me this should be about 3 minutes. However, I found a loophole. The picture says 1,000 words. So to extend my capacity to share with you how lucky I truly am, and of course to maximize efficiency, I've created a slideshow to help illustrate my vows to you. This is an experiment that will probably fail. If you could all please try to get out your phones and navigate to this web address, tiny.cc/Amy. There's quite a few old people here, so...
Are you doing it? Are you
No,
it?
I'm
I already have it up. It won't be long.
I'll take this moment to note. I'm told that this evening is trending on Twitter and Facebook at hashtag #StarCrossedLovers. Star with 2 R's.
And also, just so you know, there's black arrows. That's how you move. Okay. So, you see the first picture? There you are, the love of my life. You're so beautiful. Whether you're encouraging day trips to Detroit or dancing to Motown in the living room, you're always trying to promote fun. I love that about you. It's one of the things that makes me love you this much. Okay. Of course, it's not just that you're fun and beautiful. You're smart, funny, interesting, challenging, kind-hearted, sweet, craftsy, and many more words. Next slide, please. This is the beautiful mind list of nominee adjectives that didn't make the cut for the speech. It is for these reasons that when I'm with you, you make me feel this happy. These reasons and our time together had made me love you beyond condition, and I want to be your eternal companion. Next slide, please. I vow to always be honest with you and encourage you to achieve all of your goals. Next slide, please. I will trust you, comfort you in hard times, cry with you, and laugh with you. Next slide, please. Amy, I will always respect you. I vow to walk with you hand in hand for the rest of our lives together, trying to create the most wonderful lives possible. Next slide. Okay, you can put your phones away. As everyone can see, so far has been great, and I can't wait for the rest. I love you very much, and I can't wait to build on that love each and every day as we go through life's paces together. I'm so excited to graduate with you, move to our next city, hopefully Seattle, and buy a home with a yard for a not taller than me level dog. I'm excited to become a part of the amazing Lang Gang. Someday watch you become a fantastically fun aunt to these two's children. And sometime in the next decade-ish, see you become the mother of some damn lucky kids. I look forward to those life events and many more, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Right now, I'm just excited to get to marry you.
Jordan, do you take Amy to be your wife, to love, to honor, and to cherish?
I do.
Amy, do you take Jordan to be your husband, to love, to honor, and to cherish?
I do.
Good answers. Please exchange the rings. Whatever you want. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you married.
Yeah!